Welcome back, you lovely people. Very quick check-in today because not a lot is happening in the crypto world. Bitcoin basically flat on the day, altcoins some up, some down. We're still looking at our trend line. We're looking to see if we're going to claim it and go upwards, or we are going to get rejected and head down to $40,000. Is this trend line right? Is it showing us, in fact, that it's somewhere in here? Maybe, but all kind of irrelevant. The next moves will be interesting. Bitcoin was up a couple of percent earlier and has given that back following some panic in the equity markets. Nasdaq was down 3%, gold, silver down, issues with the bond market. And isn't it incredibly bullish? Well, it is incredibly bullish that Bitcoin and crypto are standing very, very firm in the face of other weaknesses in the market. But for anybody that is concerned about any of these markets going down, you don't need to worry because the boys are here.
Shit just got real.
Jerome Powell, head of the Federal Reserve, Janet Yellen, new Treasury Secretary. We know very, very clearly from everything that they tell us what the plan is. The plan is 1.9 trillion in stimulus coming potentially tomorrow, followed by 3 trillion infrastructure stimulus deal, alongside huge amounts of bond buying by the Federal Reserve. This is the money supply in the US from the Federal Reserve website. People call Bitcoin a bubble. Well, look at the Fed, it's got nothing on the Federal Reserve money supply graph. That is a moon mission. That is what they're going after. This is going vertical. And just at the moment, they're about to go truly vertical. They've actually turned it off. You can see the message at the top. They're no longer going to be showing us. And in a way, that's very understandable because it is absolutely embarrassing that they would follow such a path. One of the greatest experiments played on civilization, on the American empire, and therefore the globe, given its standing. And of course, it's going to end in disaster. What does this tweet say? This screenshot portrays you so many negatives in one image. We won. The dollar is going full on Weimar now. Weimar Republic when Germany collapsed into hyperinflation. Some positive news. Coinbase are preparing for their IPO. I believe that's going to be next month. They've released some of their forms. This is the most interesting graph that came out of it. The bars show the Coinbase volume. You can see off the back end of the last cycle, we've now broken that all-time high, $89 billion in volume in Q4 2020. But what is most interesting and completely aligned with everything that we've been talking about on this channel, the red line is the percentage of retail investors, and therefore the rest is made up of institutional investors. Back in Q1 2018, 80% retail investors. Now we are down to 36% and heading further downwards. So that is, if my maths is any good, currently 64% of all volume is being carried out on Coinbase by institutions. Do we think this is going to continue? Absolutely. We know Michael Saylor is continuing to educate CEOs on putting Bitcoin on their balance sheet. You have the likes of Tesla and Elon Musk, of course, joining the party. And you're going to see over the next couple of quarters, I believe, huge institutional inflows into Bitcoin. And what that means is that you were early. They call the people that are really the smart money. It's incredibly rare, if not never seen before, that the smart money is the man on the street, the woman on the street, the normal person, the retail investor. It's incredible that we, us, are early to this, and now it's the institutions that are FOMOing in, and we will reap the rewards of that, having that foresight and that bravery, as long as we can continue to stay focused and stick to the plan. The plan is laid out in the 2021 Bitcoin playbook. Go and pick it up in the description. It is free, and I will catch up with you tomorrow.